Hello all. So from today we are going to start a new playlist or the new course in very detail, that is business analyst. So whoever is in quality analyst or any other profile and want to move to the BA, okay. So this is the best profile where you can uh, start your and continue your career for a long time. So today what points will cover? First of all, I'll note down those, and then one by one we'll try to understand in detail. So first we will see who is BA. Who is BA? Then we will see what all are BA roles and responsibilities. Then we'll see uh, prime responsibilities of BA. And then we will cover who are stakeholders. Okay. So after this, we'll go for new points. So first of all, we'll try to understand what is who is BA and what all are the importance for the BA in IT field or in any domain. Okay. So BA is the mediator. Okay. He is the mediator between our client, also called as business stakeholder, and our technical team. Okay. So consider that this is our business stakeholder. And then this is our technical team. Okay. So who is BA? He is a mediator between business stakeholder or the client. We can say it as a client who are providing us a or giving us a requirement, and on the basis of that, our team is working. So we can say it as our client. We'll see in detail who all are coming under the stakeholders and all. Okay. So at this point, just remember business analyst. He is the person who is working with stakeholders, who is working with our technical team, and he is a face for our technical team for the business or the client. Okay. So whenever any requirement is coming from the stakeholders, that means from the client, then first of all, our business analyst will try to understand and communicate with the client and take all the requirements. He will document those requirements, and then he will present those requirements to our technical team. And on the basis of that, our technical team will develop. Okay. So multiple So taking these requirements is nothing but it is called as gathering requirement. This is also one of the responsibility of the business analyst. Okay. So multiple uh, ways are there to gather the requirements. So they are called as elicitation techniques. So under the elicitation techniques, if directly our client are not giving us documented requirements, then our business analyst will ask them the question and they will answer, and our BA will, that means as a BA we will document those things. Okay. Or else we can conduct the BA will conduct the workshop, or BA will conduct the brainstorming sessions. Okay, so multiple ways are there to take out the requirement from the client and then document and present it in front of technical team and clear their doubts, give them the training. Okay, and if there is any gap between the stakeholders and the team, technical team, then the BA is responsible to clarify those things. Okay, and whatever requirements are coming from the stakeholders and our team is working on that, then BA is only responsible uh, to trace those responsibilities whether it is developing according to the requirement or not. Okay, so BA is the mediator between client and our technical team who is actually developing the application as per requirement from the client. Okay, so BA will communicate and validate all the requirement. If any changes are coming from the stakeholders in between, then VA will take those change requests. Again, he will document it and he will discuss with the technical team, and then technical team will work on that. Okay, so BA is also responsible and he is try to understand if there is any requirement or the change request, then he will try to understand whether it is achievable or not, what kind of problems can we face to achieve those requirements. Okay, and if our technical team is facing any challenges, then BA is only responsible to recommend some solutions. Okay, uh, and he will try to reduce the effort for our technical team. Also, he will try to reduce the time uh, to develop those things, and also with this, quality needs to be maintained. So those things are maintained by BA only. Okay, so we'll try to understand what all are the responsibilities of the BA. So at this point, just remember, BA is nothing but the business analyst who is a mediator between client and the technical team, and BA is only the face for our technical team for the stakeholders, that means the client, and BA is only taking all the requirements, gathering all the requirement, documenting it, and presenting it in front of technical team, and according to that technical team is developing the application. Okay, in short. Okay, so we can write, so BA work along with technical team and client, right? He acts as mediator between client and technical team. Okay. BA, BA is the face of the technical team to the client, and all client will communicate with BA for their requirements. Okay. So BA will gather the requirements from client, understand it very well, and document it for technical team. Okay. So our next question is, what all are the BA roles and responsibilities? Okay, as a BA on daily basis, what all are his roles and responsibilities? So first responsibilities we can say as stakeholder analysis for the management. That means he have to keep all the records. Uh, who all are the stakeholders from client side? They are called as business stakeholder. Their name, their contact numbers, and their availability time and all, and their responsibilities for what point to whom he have to contact. Okay. Also, he will maintain about the project stakeholders. Okay. What is meant by project stakeholders? So, who our nothing but the technical team who is directly associated with the project, right? So he will also maintain the contacts for everyone who is under the business stakeholders, under the project stakeholders. Okay. So it is nothing but the stakeholder analysis and the management. He is only the person who knows uh, everyone from the client side. Also, he knows everyone from our technical team, right? BA is only responsible to gather requirements using elicitation technique. Don't worry, we will discuss in very detail. Okay, what kind of elicitation techniques are there? So just we discuss two three things like ask questions and take answers, or conduct some workshop. Okay, discuss with subject matter expert, and then conduct brainstorming session. Okay. He is also responsible to document requirements from multiple document he used to maintain, like BRD document, and then FRD document, SRS document. No, don't worry. At this point, just remember the document requirements. Means he is only responsible to document all the requirements. We'll see all these things in detail. Don't worry. Okay. And after taking this requirement, he used to analyze those requirement using uh, unified modeling language. Okay. So model requirements using UML. It is nothing but unified modeling language. And then also he is only responsible to communicate with stakeholders regarding requirements. So communicate the requirements with stakeholder. We can say it as a business stakeholders who are clients and team. Okay, called as project stakeholder. We can write it as a project stakeholder, like team. And here we can say it as a client. What else? He is also responsible to trace the requirements. Okay, using RTM. Simple. It is a requirement traceability matrix. Okay, so he is only responsible to trace the requirement, and according to the requirement, we are developing those requirements or not. Okay, and also he will maintain and manage the priority for the requirement, and on the basis of that only he will give instruction to our technical team, and accordingly our technical team will work. Okay. Sometimes we are receiving some change request also. Our team has already received our requirements, and our team is working on that, and in between that we receive some changes or the change request from the client. So BA is only responsible to handle change in requirements. What else? Facilitate UAT. What is meant by UAT? User acceptance testing. So our BA, first of all, is also responsible to do user acceptance testing. He is only providing the data, and he is only verifying and validating what kind of data needs to be used to do the user acceptance testing. Okay, he is only responsible to maintain project tail. He is only responsible to do a grooming session. He will collect all the project related documents, or he will develop the details about each and every functionality, and he will conduct some grooming sessions for our technical team, uh, who really need uh, more project knowledge before developing or while developing. Okay, so he used to conduct the grooming sessions as well. What else our BA used to do? So whatever uh, data we are using for testing, okay, so BA is only responsible to validate the data, and whatever test cases has been written by our quality team, he have to validate those test cases. Okay, test cases. Sometimes he used to prepare SOP. What is meant by SOP? So standard operating process, or we can, in simple word, we can say it as a user manual. And he is only responsible to conduct product training. Okay, like any teammate is joining our team, or uh, our teammates also need some clarification about some functionality, then BA is only responsible to arrange such kind of training. Okay, but what all are the actual primary responsibilities of BA? What all are the primary requirements? So many times, if interviewer is asking you, tell me your roles and responsibilities as a BA in your current company, then we can list down these all are the requirements on daily basis as a BA you are performing in your current company and the project. But the major or the primary responsibilities are client interaction, and then process re-engineering. Okay, and at last, ownership requirements. So the process re-engineering is nothing but the BA have to find out the ways, and he have to optimize. That means he have to keep accountability for each and everything, and he can find some ways where uh, it can help to reduce the efforts and time, and also with this maintain the quality for the product. So it's a part of process re-engineering or re-engineering process. So we can say it as finding ways and optimize where we can reduce efforts and time with quality. And at last, ownership requirement means he have to take the ownership for each and everything. Accountability is also called as taking the ownership. Okay. So these all are the primary responsibilities, and these are the all the roles and responsibilities as a AR. Sorry, as a BA. Okay. So till now, I hope everybody means got the clarification about who is the BA and what all are his responsibilities. Okay. Thank you. We'll continue in next session.